Hi, and welcome back to the podcast. On this episode, I would like to talk about something that's a little bit more, well, most of the stuff I talk about is controversial actually, so it's not really going to be that controversial. It's been in the news recently, over the last couple of days, that there is a gentleman. Hold on, bear with me. Let me just read my notes again. So, there was a man who is the CEO, I believe, and boss of a company called Better.com, which is a mortgage company, but let's not get bogged down with what he actually was doing and what he was there doing. So basically, he runs this company, and he has just made 900 staff redundant on an online video that didn't really explain much about what was actually happening. It was just that they've had a look at what the company's strategy is. And I mean, you can see this video online. You can look it up yourself. I obviously can't put it on here because of copyright reasons. But so they're deeply sorry for what's, about to happen, and the company is in the way that it is. So they've got to make 900 people redundant. Now, if you're making 900 people redundant, and I can't remember exactly, I can't remember if it was 10 or 15% of the total workforce. So, yeah, I think it was 15% of the company had to be made redundant. So if 900 people are 15%, now I'm absolutely shit at maths, so you can just acknowledge that there's going to be a lot more people. Now, he's come out in today and said that he made a mistake in the way that he did it, and he failed to show the appropriate amount of respect and appreciation to the individuals who were affected, and that he's deeply sorry and committed to learning the situation and doing more to be the leader that you expect me to be. So the way he communicated this news was difficult and made the situation worse by the way that he did it. Now, what we've got to remember is we live in unprecedented times, for one, where a lot of people work from home. Bringing 900 people that you don't know the COVID restrictions in that area, you don't know what the company policy is on this, so you're not going to gather 900 people in one area. That being said, it could have been done a lot better than with a video. But what I want to point out is, however he did it may have been wrong on an emotional level. So as a leader, it wasn't a great thing to do. Well, not the way that he did it, but at least he did it. He could have given this job to somebody else, and they could have recorded that message, and they could have told everybody that way. He at least had the balls to go and say, even if it was record a video to tell these people, he told them himself of what was going to happen, and he told them it was his decision. So, as you can quite well imagine, a lot of people have been unhappy with this decision, and it's not a great decision. I mean, the company doesn't appear to be doing really badly, but then again, is this a proactive decision rather than a reactive decision? I mean, there is a right and wrong way of firing staff. You give notice periods, and or if you have some sort of consultation period that should be happening, it would not happen in the UK. So legally in the UK, employers have to enter a consultation period with workers at least 30 days prior, 45 days, or if more than 100 people are being made redundant in one go. So everybody would know 45 days before that 900 redundancies are being made. But these laws don't come into effect in America. So this can happen. It's not a great situation, obviously, but from a business point of view, it's not an emotional decision, it's a financial decision, and it's the other like 85% of the business now will keep their jobs. They will hopefully have secured the financial situations of the company, so it's more stable for the remaining 85%. Now that does mean the 15% have been laid off, and that is very unfortunate, and that is a very I should imagine a very difficult business decision to make, let alone a very difficult business decision to do on your own. You know, he sat there on the Zoom thing, recording whatever it was, whether it was actual call or whether it was just a video. He sat there on his own. He wasn't trying to blame anybody else. He made that decision himself, and as the business owner and as the boss, he had to make that decision. You know, I mean, I don't actually know whether, I can't manage to find out whether he's actually the owner, but he's definitely the boss of it. He runs it. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that to your attention, in my opinion. I mean, I thought it was very brave of him. He could have done it a completely different way. They could have, I mean, it doesn't look like this company is short of money, so they could have done it a better way. They chose not to, for whatever reason, and it appears to be well within the law within America. Maybe some of the American listeners can fill in on the comments on what the laws are. But yeah, I thought I'd bring this to your attention if you didn't hear about it, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next episode.